Hi, this is me, Swiss Cheese Marilyn, with my buddy Mimzy, the sort of flying rabbit. Yeah, I know. What a incredible special effect I am creating right now. But anyways, I found it kind of cute. I love him, and he's all gross and disgusting because I have him for a long time. Anyways, my this video is just a video to say thank you to a couple of people. That is, okay, I'm just going to start with the first ones which pop into my head. Yeah, okay, first Tori Magoo, well, Tori Magoo, Tori Chrisman. Um, she took the time to read some emails I wrote to her. I had a hard time. Oh yeah, because maybe I should have started by saying this. Basically, this is about Scientology and its critics, and it sort of is around. It's going to be about Scientology, sort of. Yeah, and I'll say that later. Don't worry. Okay. So when I got out finally, because I was in, then I got out, then I went back in, and then I went back out, and I got back out, and that was definitely that was definite. So now I am out, and I am happy to be out. And even though sometimes, and exactly that's what I'm trying to say, when it got hard, or when I was in times of trouble or whatever, um, yeah, I could write to Magoo, and she took the time to answer, and she helped me out very much, probably more than she imagines. I think she's an inspiration. But then again, there are other people who, yeah, who spoke out, and I think it takes a lot of guts. I'm not talking about speaking out the way I'm just talking on YouTube. I'm talking about Amy Scobie. I'm talking about Mike Rinder, Marty Rothburn. I especially also I just wanted to say Mark Headley, because his book for, well, I guess there's a lot of books. I didn't read them all. I liked Blown for Good. That's Mark Headley's book. Um, I didn't read Amy Scobie's book yet, but basically she is. I mean, they drag her name in the mud, and they really, the way they treated the whole Amy Scobie situation is pretty disgusting to me. Um, how you can speak about someone like that, and call yourself a Scientologist is, yeah, it just demonstrates the whole paradox and the whole problem that is at the center of Scientology today. And also Stacy Young and Mark Bunker, and so many others that are, out there, and all the people from Anonymous, and yeah, it's not, Scientology should, you guys should just come to a point, and realize that there's more and more people who are being aware of what you're doing and of what's happening. Yeah, and also I want to take this opportunity to say that, okay, I was part of Scientology. It doesn't matter what, where, when, how. Um, Now that I am out, I want to say that it is an evil cult. It is a place of abuse. Uh, it is a mind controlling, evil, greedy, money sucking machine. that was really cheesy, but hence my name. Well, my my nickname. Um, and LRH was a fraud. Scientology is a fraud. Narconon, anything that is under Able is just Scientology. Um, don't be fooled by that. It's not a church. There's nothing, I've never seen anything so non-religious than Scientology. So, now that I said that, that is pretty much, yeah, it's, I mean, now that it's on video, it's a very high crime. Sorry, it's winter, it's cold. It's like, well, it doesn't matter because we don't have the same. Here it's Europe. I don't know how much that makes in Fahrenheit temperature, but it's freaking cold. Anyway, oh yeah, thank you so much, Scientology, for Tommy Davis. He is hilarious, and I just love to watch him walk off sets while during interviews or oh, and thank you to John Sweeney too from the BBC for those documentaries, panorama documentaries. They were great, and yeah, that is absolutely great. What's happening with that? Also, my rabbit here, Mimzy, wants me has a special message. Well, that was easy. I could have just remembered it, you know. David Miscavige, you are a nasty little cunt. Yes. Okay. This comes from my stuffed toy rabbit. Okay. And he thinks that that comes from the bottom of his little stuffed heart. So he means it. Also, since I said the things I did say, I am a criminal now. Well, I already was, I guess. But if you read the definition of a criminal in the Scientology dictionary, it is one who is unable to think of the other fellow, unable to determine his own actions, unable to follow orders, unable to make things grow, unable to determine the difference between good and evil, unable to think at all on the future. Anybody has some of these, the criminal has all of them. And that's from a new slang on life. I'm gonna hurry up now because I'm almost out of time. If that's what a criminal is, then all of you executives at the top are all criminals by definition of your own dictionary. And that's all I have to say. Because to send someone to the RPF, anybody, is pretty much not being able to think about his fellow whatever. Okay? And I'm not going to get into the rest. But anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. So thanks again to all of you who have spoken out, and see you soon.